Hi everyone, I'm Russ,
I'm Mark.
and this is a spirited endeavor.
Prime of the Pump edition.
That's right.
All right, so our run up to St. Patty's Day continues.
That's right.
All right, so we've explored some pretty typical Irish whiskeys and everything too, and now we're I think we're gonna step it up maybe just a little bit of a notch.
Just a little.
So Redbreast.
Yeah.
This one is one we've tasted before. We've reviewed it before, but not for a Prime of the Pump episode.
Right. Yep.
So we're really excited to get into this one too.
Yeah. Now this one, I mean, Redbreast has a really good reputation for people that like Irish whiskeys, and it's a 40% ABV, which tends to be, pretty typical.
Yeah. Single pot still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference.
It does. So we've done like the we've done several of them. Everything. This is the first one we've come upon that's a single pot still.
Yes.
And so the characteristics of this one are just a wee bit different.
Wee bit.
Wee. All right.
Well,
let's get into it.
Yay.
And you can already tell that is just a darker whiskey than several of the others we've tried as part of the series.
I would agree. From an appearance standpoint, you would think there's more going on with this one.
Yeah.
Bam. Now I will say it's not especially viscous. It's not a real thick whiskey, but it's not overly thin either.
No, it's got nice oils in the glass, and I mean it's beautifully colored and everything.
Yeah.
Pretty typical Irish in coloring.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, see now that's lively on the nose.
Agreed.
So the other ones were very shortbread cookie, very typical Irish flavor palette and everything. This one bumps it up a notch.
Well, and the other ones I would describe as being kind of timid on the nose, where they're real
soft.
subtle, real soft. This one's a little bit more rambunctious.
Exactly. This one's absolutely livelier. It's certainly you get the malty nature of this one right off the bat, which is really nice. It's got that perfumey maltiness. It's like that bready note, like an Irish soda bread almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the nose on that.
I do too. It's a little peppery on the nose too, which I really dig.
Yeah. Well, it keeps it from being too one-sided, which I think is good.
Now this one doesn't. I mean, it's still a sweet whiskey, but it doesn't taste. It doesn't smell as sweet, and I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so far out of the ones we've tried tonight, this is the nose that I just prefer.
I would agree with that. Definitely.
Especially coming from like Scotch Love and stuff like that, this really hits me so much in my happy place.
Yeah, this is more in our wheelhouse, I think. Awesome.
All right.
Well,
Sláinte.
cheers.
Still nice and soft on the palate.
Yep.
It just comes in and just welcoming, a little warming. Not a lot of barrel spice in that.
No.
Not very peppery.
But I would say that the flavors turned up a little bit on this compared to your typical Irish whiskey. It's not that the flavors are straying from what you would expect. You're just getting a little bit more of it.
Yeah, this is the most shortbread cookie whiskey I've ever tasted.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah, vanilla, a little buttery. It has that little bready quality to it.
What's surprising to me is there's really no barrel spice to speak of, despite the 12-year age statement. I think a part of me was hoping for a little bit of that oak, but it's really not there. But that said, that is your stereotypical Irish whiskey just cranked up a little bit.
Yeah. No. Now on the second sip on this one, I am getting a little bit more of a funk. Like malty funk.
Yeah, that malt funk that sometimes you get, like damp malt.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's sprouted a little bit, and it has a little bit of moisture in it. I mean, this is not a drying whiskey by any means. This is nice and flavorful and almost refreshing.
I wonder if that little bit of a funk you get is from that pot distillation, the single pot.
Yeah, you know what
I wonder if that's what's bringing that out.
I've not tasted that on the other ones that we've tried.
No. Interesting.
Yeah, that's That's quite good.
Yeah. Third sip, I'm getting a little bit of barrel spice there, more on the back end. I'm not getting a whole lot of oak flavor, but I am getting some spice there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of more of an oak influence on that.
Yeah.
And I'm getting more and more of that funky nature.
Interesting. It's
Yep.
cool that it kind of switches it up a little bit instead of just being one-dimensional.
Yeah, and certainly as you drink it a little bit more, it just seems to, the flavor seems to build on itself.
Agreed.
And that's really cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. Again, if you're looking for a good Irish whiskey, but something that kind of maybe hits above its weight class, that's a good one to go with.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, cool.
All right.
What are we thinking for the scale?
I'm going 3.5 on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3.5 as
solidly
well.
3.5.
Yeah, no, this is a really good example, and if you haven't tried it and you're into Irish whiskey, definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, hit me on a different day, and this might be a 4.
I could see that too.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, awesome. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.
Okay, bye.